Hey there guys, Primus Reviews here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Studio Series 8 Transformers Decepticon Blackout. Now, I teased this figure back in my last video, and if you haven't checked that out, please go check it out and leave a like, and make sure to subscribe if you are new. I would really appreciate it as it helps me. Now, this figure has been a long time coming, honestly, because when we saw BlackOut on the screen for the first time, he was the first ever Transformer we saw out of Michael Bay's universe, and it just looked so cool. I remember when I was small and I first saw that, I just felt instantly in love with Transformers, and now that we have the first ever Transformer in the Michael Bay universe, let's take a look at him. Now, taking a look at the packaging looks already really cool. We got that amazing CGI of BlackOut Studio Series Decepticon Transformers. On the side we get a nice image of BlackOut and Scorponok, and in the back we do get the model here and his alternate form Scorponok, and yeah, the side we do get a nice image of him there. But let's look at the figure now. Taking a closer look at the figure, you can just see right away that head sculpt looks truly beautiful. Just take a look at that, man. That looks so good, man. It just looks amazing. But yeah, you can just tell right away that they did such an amazing job at making this BlackOut. And even though it must have been a pain to make this BlackOut, I think they pulled off everything, well, not everything, but mostly everything right, and I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Now, this figure does have its cons, but we will be getting to that later. Now, I know there is an MPM version out there of this BlackOut, but I decided to get this one because it is at a reasonable price, $50, and I believe it is worth it. But if you want one of the best versions of BlackOut, I suggest you get the MPM version at your own cost, because it is an expensive boy. But yeah, it just looks amazing at what they did, and I also like the color scheme as well. This is like a shiny type color, like a glossy type color, and I think it looks truly amazing. The backpack, I'm not gonna complain about it because it's actually movie accurate, and I just love what they did, and it just looks so good, man. It just blows me away at what studio companies can do, taking their time and giving what they have if they have the right tools, and look what they can achieve. It just looks truly amazing. Standing at about roughly 8.5, maybe 9 inches tall, he is a decent size figure, and yeah, it just truly amazes me at what they can do. Now, he did come with a few accessories, so let's take a look at those right now. Taking a look at the first accessory, here we have the wind blade. I think that's what it's called, or it's like a I don't know what this is called, but yeah, if you remember in the movie, he pulls it out while Megatron and Optimus are fighting in the city, and yeah, I mean, it's here. It looks really cool. It is spinnable, so that's all it does. But yeah, it just spins like any other thing would, I guess. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I dig it. Is it the best? No, not really, but hey, it's an accessory. Now for the second accessory, it's actually really cool. We have little Scorponok. This is actually really cool, as if you remember, Scorponok is of course the little assassin for BlackOut, and yeah, it just looks super cool. I like the gold. I like the silver as well. I like the gray plastic they used. He is posable as well, which is actually pretty cool. Let me just get a posability real quick so that way you can see his I forgot what this is called, darn it. It is on a thing, so that's all it does really. And then his little claws can move in and out. Also, they do pop off really easily, so you do have to be careful with those claws, because once you lose it, it's over. But his legs are not. His feet are not movable, which kind of sucks. But yeah, other than that, he just stands there and looks menacing and looks pretty cool. So yeah, those are just both of his accessories here. So let's put this accessory on so that way you can see just how cool he looks with it. Now to install his accessory, all you're gonna do is bring BlackOut here, and you're gonna see a hole right here. Now the spinny shield thing is gonna have a peg right here, and all you're gonna simply, is really simple, just plug it in there, and it does have a firm grip, and you gotta push down, and there you go. Now you have him holding his little wind blade. Yep. Super cool, man. It just looks amazing. They did everything right with this figure. This figure looks so movie accurate, and I just have to applaud them for doing such a great job with this figure. And now, of course, you can also bring Scorponok here as well, and just pose him right here on the side. He doesn't really attach anywhere, but yeah, I think it looks really great at just what they did with this guy, and it just looks pretty cool. So yeah, there you have Scorponok. But yeah, all in all, the reason why he's small is so that it can look movie accurate and size accurate to the movie. So yeah, I get it. I get why he's short. Well, not short, small. Man, this figure has been a long time coming, and I just can't stop gushing over it because he just looks truly amazing. I remember seeing this guy for the first time, and I was just in awe, man. It just, what he did in the airport scene was just amazing, and that scene like just sticks to me. When I see this guy, I immediately think of what he did in that scene. It's just amazing. Now let's take a look at the size comparisons. For a size comparison, here he is next to my last review, the Studio Series Transformers Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Now yeah, these two are leader classes. Remember, the Megatron was up to like a little bit over Shockwave, so this is leader classes now, but I am completely down. One, because at least they are labeled leader classes and they can put more detail into the figures, and two, it just looks freaking amazing. You cannot tell me that these two do not look great together. Just imagine both of them just together fighting side by side. It would truly be an amazing experience. Now for the second size comparison, I decided to bring an old friend of mine. Now I wasn't able to get the original BlackOut, as I will post it right now. That is the original BlackOut, and you could immediately see a complete difference. But I did get the original Scorponok. This guy I've had for so many years, and now you can just see, I'm gonna put him up now, just you can see how tall he really is. And yeah, man, I think this is a deluxe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, man, it just looks amazing. And yeah, let me bring out the old Scorponok so you can see the new Scorponok, and you can just see right away there is a relatively huge difference there. And yeah, you can see there's a huge difference there. But like I said, this is meant to be scale accurate wise. Imagine if Scorponok was actually this big, he would not hide, he would just fight. So yeah, there you go. Now for articulation, his head is actually not on a ball joint, it's actually hooked up to As I was saying, his head is not on a ball joint. He can look up that far, he can look down that far, he can look that far to his left, and that far to his right. Now his arms can move out, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and no wrist swivel. It's okay. His skirts can move out there, and of course he has a waist. His leg can move out that far-ish, and his back can move. Not that far because of his back, his backpack. Well, not his backpack, but his back preventing him. He does have a pivot, which is pretty cool, and his toe, and he does have a toe bend that goes up and down, which is pretty good. So overall, I think he's a pretty great figure. But yeah, if you guys want a movie accurate BlackOut figure, go for this guy. He is a great figure. Now, oh boy. Alright, let's talk about the cons. Con number 1. I don't like the feet. Mainly because of this. I don't like that parts are underneath his feet, because that means they are prone to damage and chipping, which is gonna suck in the future run. Yeah. Number 2, I don't like his hands. It's just he's he's going like this, basically, just a claw. And I kind of wish that they had a swivel or something, you know. But not again. But there is a DNA upgrade kit for this guy, and I highly suggest you guys go get that because it is worth it. It fixes every single one of the problems that this figure has, and I'm sad that I didn't get it, but I will be getting it soon, and I'll be putting it on this guy. So don't worry, everything's okay, but still, there's only one problem. He has no waist swivel, but it's okay. It's okay. And I guess the last con to talk about is that, I don't know if you guys can see. Oh no, you guys can see. There's a hole in there, and there's a peg. There's a peg here. As you can see, there's a peg there, and it just pops out. The other side, it does the same thing. Now, it may be an intended butterfly joint, but you can clearly see that hole, peg, clip in, so that way it can stick in. But you know what? It's okay. It's Studio Series 8, so I'm like years behind, but I just want to review this guy for you guys. But yeah, he is a great figure all in all. Posability wise is not great, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. You guys are not going to be doing this pose anytime soon, or that pose anytime soon with this guy. Don't even try it. But you can get him into pretty cool poses, and all in all, like I said, a great figure. Now here's where I cut it off and I show you guys his alternate mode, and it just looks so cool and so movie accurate. So let's take a look at that chopper mode or helicopter mode. I either or. Oh my gosh, man. This thing looks so wicked. Holy smokes, man. This has to be the biggest thing that I have as of Studio Series right now. I mean, just compare this to the movie version of this, man. It looks so screen accurate, and I am just blown away at what they accomplished here on this alt mode. This thing is so huge that I don't even think. Jeez, man, this thing is so freaking big. Just take a look at that. This has got to be the best alt mode that I've seen in such a long time, and way better than the alt mode in the original BlackOut. This looks truly amazing, and I am happy to say that this looks like masterpiece level of conversion here, and it just looks amazing. Now, the joints are solid. Everything about this figure is solid, and I think that is such an amazing thing. The router still does spin, but the top ones don't. It's just more of a It's more of a you gotta do it yourself. It just spins a tiny bit, but then these things get in the way. Just like that. But just look how big that thing is. Holy smokes! I can't even fit it on in the camera. Wow. But all in all, it is an amazing alt mode. I just love the paint ish. I love almost everything about this. Taking a closer look at it, you can see here the Decepticon symbol here. 4500X, pretty cool. In the inside you get to see a little bit of Grindor's head, but that's fine. I am completely fine with it. Any more details, you got the star symbol here. These are the feet. This panel right here is the feet, which I don't like because I already see a little bit of scratches here. But all in all, you even got the back danger, keep away, USAF 4500 on the side, red BlackOut there. But yeah, all in all, I think it looks great. BlackOut there, same symbol there, feet panel here. But yeah, it is truly an amazing alt mode. Now this figure does get shorter as it compresses itself, so now it is at 4 inches tall. But just give me a second so you can see just how long this thing is. Yep, this is a big boy. But yeah, all in all, I believe that this is a great looking alt mode, just like in the movie. It looks truly amazing, and it is very big. Also, it is hefty, so which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's time for us to wrap this up. So I'm going to convert him back into his robot mode. That way we can give my final review of this BlackOut. And yeah, and then we'll give my score and we'll see how everything goes from there. One last thing I forgot to mention is you can actually put Scorponok in the alt mode as well. If you flip the big boy around, you can see that there's going to be like a latch here. You just plug them in, just like so. And there you go. See? There you go. Now now he can't really fall out unless you. There you go. Alright guys, there you go. There you have Studio Series 8 Transformers Decepticon BlackOut. Now all in all, this figure is truly amazing, and it is so screen accurate, and I highly recommend you guys go get this guy right now. He is truly worth it. The posability is not great, and although he doesn't have a lot of articulation, it is okay because this was their 8th figure to come out, and I have to give them a pass, and they had to deal with that. So you gotta give them a pass there. They really tried their best, and I give them an A for effort. Now all in all, this figure is great, but I have to give it an 8 out of 10. It is still a great figure, don't get me wrong, but I believe an 8 out of 10 is worth the score it gets. Now, this figure cannot be found anywhere on Big Bad Toy Store, but it is on TF Source, and you... that's a... dang, the price did really go up. But it is sold out also in Shozi's store, so I'm sorry. But you can also find them, try to find them on eBay as well. But 150 bucks for this BlackOut, recommend it. But if you want the MPM version, I think you guys should go for that one as well. But yeah, all in all, great figure. And I don't know what I'm gonna review next. I gotta think about that one, honestly. But yeah, I'll let you guys know 100% for sure. But yeah, this has been Primus Reviews, and remember to stay calm and keep moving on. So I'll make sure to see you guys on the next one. Hey BlackOut, I am so sorry that you got shot in the balls to your death. That must hurt really bad, and I do genuinely feel bad. Imagine dying by the balls.